What's up, Dragon here, Arkansas Combat Simulations Vlog number 2. I kind of wanted to talk about sniper ops. Sniper ops is very worthy of talking about, especially for here in the United States. It is not a new concept, but it's not really been done a whole lot here. And portion of that reason is because in airsoft, I believe that bolt action or sniping role is probably the biggest minority all across the United States. Now, collectively, there's a lot of us, from border to border over here in the United States, but like regional wise, you're lucky you find a handful in any given little regional area. I'm not really too certain about high population areas, say like Los Angeles or, something like that. But like here in Arkansas per se, with the biggest team that's here, which is Arkansas Outlaws, I think I have probably seen firsthand maybe 15 bolt action users come and go over the span of several years. And there's only a handful of us that actually do it and keep doing it. It's my predominant role in anything airsoft I do. I will play other roles occasionally, just depends on how I feel and what I want to do. But my greatest love is sniping or using a bolt action, complete with all its frustrations and aggravations. There's a lot to that, and I think it's another reason why bolt action users aren't very common is because there is a lot of frustrations with it. First and foremost, you spend money on a replica, and then you spend more on upgrading, and you want the farthest reaching that you can get, the most accuracy out of that distance that you can get. You want to make it quiet and silent in order to be effective in the role. And the main fail point though is inserting yourself as a sniper in regular airsoft play and milsim environments where the level of firepower is something that you have to contend with isn't always the greatest thing to do. That's where the 500 feet per second heavyweight BBs come into play a lot of times, and spending the big money on upgrades for bolt action users, because you do have that level of firepower that you have to contend with. You can get into situations, and quite often as a bolt action user, where you're just going to get outgunned. It doesn't even matter if you're outranging people. If they spot you, if they see you, they figure out where the BBs are coming from. They can swarm you and then cover ground fairly quickly too. But yeah, I think that there's a lot that goes against, bolt action users. So sniper ops, I was looking online, I was watching some hunter tiering vids, and then I ran into the guys over in UK doing sniper ops. And I kind of liked their setup. I kind of liked what they do. And, I didn't follow the hunter tiering videos as much because it was like raw unedited footage, and it just didn't hold my interest enough to watch the long videos. And I don't think the guys actually spoke English, so I couldn't really tell all of what was going on that particular group that I had been watching. But the sniper ops guys over in the UK, of course, they speak English. And then my buddy Kicking Mustang, y'all go over to his channel, watch his stuff, give him a share and a like, if you would, please. Yeah, watch his videos. There's a lot of great information that he shares, and he does it all just because he loves it. And really great, down-to-earth guy. But anyways, over there in their sniper ops, they had kind of a little system worked out, and it seems to work well. Typically, the way a sniper ops game goes, well, actually, I want to backtrack a little bit and say this first. Sniper ops interests me as a sniper because there's not a whole lot of stuff for bolt action users, even inside a milsim environment. I mean, it's rare that you even get a sniper type of mission. Mostly you're trying to place yourself as a sniper with a squad, or do some sort of recon or flanking or support role. You're trying to do sniping aspects, but it's not really, the environment is just not specifically designed or catered to all the things that should make a bolt action user, technically a sniper. The real world sniping and airsoft are, it's like comparing apples to watermelons. There is, just a vague, underlying similarity. As far as I know, I wasn't ever a real world sniper, so I don't know all the details of it, but I can, just guess. But anyways, trying to insert yourself into, a type of environment where, like, you don't really even get hardly, sometimes you may get a mission or two that's snipery. I don't know if that's a correct word or term or not, but generally though, you're kind of overlooked. You're the minority, and you're just kind of expected to go in and go with the flow. Well, sniper ops is different in the aspect of all of it is designed all around bolt action use. Of course, you still need a sidearm. I mean, I'm getting off track a little bit. Bolt action use, though, I preach all the time. Anybody sees me on Facebook knows I'll write walls of text about dynamics. The smallest things can make huge impacts in gameplay. And the way Sniper Ops is designed, it's more of a focus of utilizing your environment, utilizing stealth, concealment. You want to be able to stalk. You want to try to remain quiet and silent. There's a lot less focus on shooting. Of course, you do shoot some. And it's designed with the, entry level to experienced, player in mind. You don't have to have the best, upgraded bolt action, replica, hands down. I mean, that's it. It may aid you to go ahead and upgrade and get you, a more high-powered, longer-reaching device, but it's not a necessity by any means. I mean, I imagine somebody could take a stock JG Bar 10 out of a box, load it up, go out and play Sniper Ops, and as long as he's got good concealment, does it right, stalks good, keeps a low profile, avoids the other, snipers and the hunter out there or the bandits, they're going to do well. The replica doesn't make the player, I should say. The player makes Sniper Ops what it is. And typically how the game will go is everybody will show up. All the names will be cast in a hat or jar or something, and then they will be tagged, and you draw names out of a hat. And once the either the lone snipers or teams, depending on how many people are playing, are picked or whatever, the guys or guy that's left over becomes the hunter. And every sniper team will go out and set a target in various locations or wherever they think they can. It'll be a target that has a shoot and see seal on it with a unique code written on it in 2 places. And the reason for that is that whenever it's shot and the target on it is marked clearly, the sniper or sniper team has to move up to it, actually physically get to it, and look on the side and on the bottom and record the code in order to score points. Um, there's some dynamics there I'd really like to explain, but I'm trying to keep this video a little short, so maybe for another explanation video on that later on, especially if I ever get to showcase it in an actual game footage play. But once, you know, every sniper or every sniper team that goes out will have one of these, so you'll have a bunch of points to score, and at the same time the person that's left over out of the draw, you know, becomes the hunter. And all this is totally random, by the way. Nobody's like, you're not stacking players and all that, you know, or pairing, you know, teams that work together all the time together. You know, everybody be drawn random. So the hunter, though, his sole mission is to wander around that AO and shoot as many snipers as you can, and keep you know, hit, suppressed, and keep respawning, because the less time that you have to stalk and crawl around and go record marking targets, the less points you're going to score. And then the last hour of sniper ops, the hunter sets a special marking target. There's a special code, and it's worth the most points out of all of them. You know, so you could probably even skip out on, you know, getting a few targets and then hit that one. If you got it recorded, you may pull off a win. It's worth more points, except for snipers have to be ultra careful, because even though the hunter can get hit and go respawn and come back in, he doesn't get eliminated. But if he eliminates you or hits you in that last hour, you're eliminated, whether you got to record that target or not. So you know, and then that continues on till either everybody's eliminated before that hour's up, or the hour's up, and or one person left and he records the last thing, of course. But that's typically how a sniper ops game goes, and it's intense. And I can tell you, not like intense like a firefight intense like you'd get in Milsim or a Trigger Day or regular airsoft play. Different kind of intensity. Like, you know, running a test game, man, every little movement sets you on edge. And I mean, every little sound, it'll make you stop, freeze, watch, you know, because you're moving around trying to be stealthy, not make any noise, trying to avoid, trying to watch for other snipers. You know, other snipers can shoot you, they just don't score any points for it. And basically, they just delay you from being able to score points as well. I mean, they are competing against you, but they're not like your opposition. So you don't absolutely even have to shoot them. You could sit there and watch a sniper team, and whenever they move out of the area, you know, go collect their the target that they were just at, or, you know, whatever's going on. You don't have to shoot them. Yeah, you don't have to shoot the hunter. You don't really score any points for shooting the hunter itself as a sniper, but, you know, probably be more beneficial for you to take him out and make him go respawn than it is to, you know, let him lurk around the area and get you whenever you least expect it. If you see them, because everybody in ghillie suits or ghillied up, concealed, moving around slow, you know, stalking, dragging, you know, all that mess, it is super sets you on edge, and it is very fun. Even though the shooting action is light, the rest of the gameplay, man, I mean, it'll make a sniper out of anybody. Just, I mean, 1 or 2 games, and once you get it down and you figure out what's going on, you'll be going back and working on your stuff, working on your guns and gear. And I'm in the process of doing that too. I'm still setting up for sniper ops. That'll be, you know, the next month or two. Cooler weather comes up, you know, we'll be starting up again, and you know, hopefully get some players out and get some of these games going, get it featured, and everybody be like, yeah, that's cool, I want to play too. Well, guys, I got a 15-minute limit on these videos here, so I guess I have said enough about sniper ops for now on Vlog 2, and this is Dragon from Arkansas Combat Simulation signing out.